Hello everybody and welcome back to Warptorio. Today we finally have a planet with iron on it, and I'm really excited about that. Let's see if I can place something on this resource patch. Now I know that the miners are not gonna go outside the bounds, so I think I can... No, I cannot place this one here. That would actually mine stone. But most of the other miners are working, so I'm happy with that. I do need to go in here and do this so that we can get stone in our system again. Get back out here and prioritize coal because coal was not fully operational. Oof, it's gonna be really difficult to get good resource coverage out of this. I need to drain the copper from the belts. I can keep that in my inventory for now. This is a regular planet, which should mean that I do have my gate with me. I want to find better iron deposits because we're going at half speed and we're not going at full speed, and the platform is not designed to go on a full red belt capacity. Okay, let's get a red belt here. Can I upgrade that to a red splitter? I cannot just yet, but I should be able to pick up some resources from here to upgrade it. Let's get here and upgrade this to a red splitter. This should be full throughput now. And do a delivery round to these chests. Okay, I'm getting some research progress. Let's get 6 stacks of coal. It's better. Now we have research going again. we're not stockpiling any sort of, well, any real amount of iron. We have about 5k stockpiled on these chests. And there's a problem here. I did want the access to go over there. I did it again. Some mild attacks over here, some... no attacks over there yet. There's no radar there, I have to put a radar. There are some attacks on the base, but they're getting stuck in the forest, so hooray for me. I don't have to deal with them. Iron plates. Can I get iron plates from anywhere? I just want to get a radar. Oh, actually, I do need a bit of iron. Maybe just like a full stack for now. Did I build the radar? I built the radar. I want to get sulfur running. Sorry, I want to get sulfuric acid running because no sulfuric acid means no ore. I can hand deliver this. I do need to get whatever steel I have, which means that steel is still gonna struggle for a long while. Prioritize that to blue science. I'm trying to think how I can boost my iron ore supply. But unless I'm gonna do another manual thing right now, that's gonna be very difficult. We do have quite a few of the labs running. This level spawns the physical warp reactor and disables auto warp timer. Okay, so it's not actually long until this one. A couple of extra steps, but we might have to go for this one at a not that distant point in the future. Right after we finish nuclear power, robots is gonna be the very next target. Let's see. These are not gonna be that important. I think that this is an important one. No. My mind got distracted. It's either gonna be... oh yeah, we need at least a few laser shooting speed upgrades. And they're not that expensive. If we have any sort of resources flowing through our base, that is. So while I'm here, I might as well just try to go for... first of all, place down a turret. Already have a few biter attacks over on that side. I'm actually thinking to redistribute some of these turrets. over here or towards the bottom. Let's go towards the bottom. And look for blue spots. Do I see any blue spots around? The treasure chests are marked with blue spots. I am actually considering using a mod that automatically tags the chests on the minimap. So in the next episode, I'm probably gonna be doing a bit more of this resource hunting. And it's just easier on the eye not to have to look for a very tiny spot or for a blue spot on the minimap. All of that while navigating. But yeah, I don't think there's anything better to do with the time at this exact moment. Those are medium worms. I'm not over 20% yet, but I've probably ventured further from the base. And this is gonna be a dead end. No, but I will have to drive through a forest. Through a very dense segment of forest, nonetheless. Sometimes it is faster to just get out and chop the trees or grenade the trees. If I had 2 levels in grenades, that would be just 1 grenade to blow up the trees. That's quite an important research. If blowing up trees is something that needs to be done. Okay, we're going into laser shooting speed. And this is a pretty fast technology as well. I find it rather odd that... Oh, there was a blue dot there, there was a blue dot there. This is what I was mentioning about not being worth it to try to visually find those chests. They're quite poorly marked. So that's shooting speed 1. I cannot really see how our research is currently doing, but I hope it's doing well. I hope we have enough resources in our buffer chests to keep blue science going, which I think is the main bottleneck right now. Oh. That chest was extremely underwhelming. At least this gives me some firearm magazines. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head back to the base. This was a pretty nice trip, but yeah, unfortunately didn't get much out of it. Once we research the nuclear reactor, that's when I'll probably do a more extensive trip, in the hopes of Oh, actually finding one. Oh, there's another chest. That's laser shooting speed 2. That means that we're getting better at depleting our resources. Let's... Oh, I just ran into a swarm of biters. Not a big issue. Let's put a bit more focus on defending this top area here. How's science going? Oh, we're actually researching at full speed. That's really awesome. But yeah, the main focus after these laser shooting speeds is gonna be nuclear research. And that is basically gonna be a ton of steel. We're gonna need an even bigger ton of steel to just keep up the to build everything that's gonna be needed. Where are walls being damaged? How's the battery holding? The battery is holding quite well. I'm going to get two more shooting speed upgrades, which is basically gonna Indian double the initial laser shooting speed, and at least for medium biters this is probably gonna be plenty. The main thing here to remember is that, well, we're only wasting coal now, we're no longer wasting precious iron on firearm magazines. And coal is something that we currently have plenty of. And I'm thinking what we can do to make things go faster. Do I have enough room for a smelting array here? I actually do. So theoretically, okay, that was very unfriendly of them. Theoretically, I could put some miners down here and at least temporarily boost up the iron production. Basically get a line over here and then just merge it back into here. Now the only problem with this is that I do have the iron deposit there now, but that's not gonna last for too long, and we're not gonna be on this planet for that much longer either. Like, we are getting 23%. Probably 40, 50, maybe 60% is gonna be the limit of what we can support. I have finally run out of stone. Oil is depleted as well. There's no sulfuric acid in here, which means that this is completely stopped. Why is this completely stopped? This has... This requires 1 sulfuric acid per mining operation. This has 9.7 in it. Missing required fluid. That makes no sense. Anyway. Let's get some of these machines disassembled. This is going to drain all the remaining sulfuric acid from our system. So I guess the next best thing that I can do is I haven't really thought this all the way through, unfortunately. I most likely had enough sulfuric acid, well, enough potential sulfuric acid that could have been produced in the base. I realized I don't have any iron delivered to it, but well, it is what it is. We're at 28%. I'm gonna do a bit more mining over here, but because this area is already quite polluted, I'm gonna plot down the laser defenses first. And now let's look at mining this ore patch. So a pipe running through here. And let's get this one connected so it outputs. Yeah, we're already getting attacks here. And the bottom side is not in gun turret reach. Or in laser turret reach. Now it should be well defended. So that's laser shooting speed done. How is the power holding is a good question. I think it's still holding. I can move some of the uranium ore, but before I do anything, I want to pick up some iron. Where's the best place to pick up iron? Probably here. Oh, I want to get somewhere along the lines of 4 or 5 stacks of iron. And I want to get that iron to sulfuric acid. That one is holding up okay. You get iron, and once I have iron in here, the rest should be perfectly fine. I want to upgrade these 2 chests. And let's do things in order. So you get that, and I get coal. Coal goes into oil first. And whatever's left goes into grenades. We're not gonna be using grenades anymore, but all of that goes in there. We got a decent haul of uranium. Although I'm afraid that this whole uranium setup might not be sustainable just yet. Where are we getting damaged? Oh, it's this wall over here. Oh. Okay. That is quite an extensive damage being dealt to the laser turret. What's my power consumption? Power consumption, and I want to look at the power consumption over here. The laser turrets are peaking at 19 megawatts. I think we can still cover that, but it is getting... the attacks are getting heavier and heavier. And without any sort of bots to defend this, I am quite worried, and I'm quite worried about the other outposts as well. We're getting pretty light attacks. They are targeting my main base, fortunately. But yeah, this is not gonna be sustainable for much longer. We're getting fairly close to the 1 minute mark. So with this being said, I will start to pack things up. It's 1:20, I don't want to cut it very close. Okay, do not cut power to turrets. Turrets need to remain powered until the very end. Okay, that's the warp countdown. Getting back to base, recalling our mining platforms. Let's recall the other one first. Oh wow, it was draining all the energy out of the platform. This is quite low as well. I think I caught it just in time. But that being said, I think this is a good place to make a pause in this for this episode. Things are getting a bit dicier, the biters are getting a bit more aggressive, our warp times are getting longer and longer, but I think we're doing fairly good progress. Laser turrets being one of the biggest progress we've done recently. And that being said, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. And I will see you here next time.